Shocking. Li Qin accidentally confirms Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan are together. The slip that shook the internet. It was supposed to be an interview promoting an upcoming historical drama. Li Qin, elegant and composed as ever, sat across from the host with a cup of tea, fielding questions about her latest role, on-set dynamics, and friendships within the industry. But what she said next, seemingly innocent, casual, even offhand, caused an instant firestorm online. When asked about which co-stars she's closest to, Li Qin smiled warmly and began listing names. Then came the moment that changed everything. "Oh, and I recently had dinner with Zhang Ruonan and her boyfriend. I mean, with Zhang Ruonan and Bai Jingting, such a sweet couple, very low-key." The interviewer paused. Li Qin realized what she'd said. She laughed awkwardly, covered her mouth, and quickly added, "Oh, I meant they're great friends." But the internet had already heard it. One slip of the tongue, one phrase, and just like that, one of the biggest scient couple rumors might have been accidentally confirmed. How it happened and how it went viral. The interview was filmed on a Friday afternoon for a mid-entertainment talk show called Behind the Curtain. The host, known for her relaxed, friendly rapport with celebrities, had no intention of stirring up controversy. However, within hours of its release, a short 11-second clip began circulating across Weibo and Xiaohongshu. Li Qin and Ruonan and her boyfriend, Bai Jingting, such a sweet couple. Host laughs nervously. "Wait, what?" Li Qin laughs, panics slightly. "I meant, they're good friends." View count, 1.2 million in the first 3 hours. By the next morning, 12.4 million. Hashtags began trending immediately. Hashtag Li Qin's, hashtag Jing, hashtag sweet couple. Chapter 2. Fans lose their minds instantly. Within moments, fan communities erupted. "She said it. She actually said it. This is the confirmation we've been waiting for." Li Qin really dropped the mic and walked out like nothing happened. Fan accounts dedicated to Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan began posting celebratory edits with the quote overlaid in dramatic font. Popular fan bloggers released breakdowns of the clip, slowed down and reanalyzed from every angle. One user wrote, "Look at the way Li Qin's face changes when she realizes what she's done. That wasn't planned. That was a pure accidental truth bomb." Backstory: why this slip means sulfur monoxide much. For over a year, rumors have circulated about Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan, from shared flight itineraries to matching accessories. Late-night photo leaks to conspicuous silence from both parties. Fans have been piecing together a puzzle with no confirmation. Notable incidents include February 2025. Both were spotted exiting the same private gym within minutes of each other. April 2025. Paparazzi captured them at a floral boutique on the same day. May 2025. They were both caught attending a close friend's wedding, seated together but never photographed in the same frame. And now, Li Qin, respected, poised, and careful with her words, has seemingly confirmed what fans have only guessed. Industry response: and some stay quiet. Several entertainment insiders have commented anonymously. If anyone was going to spill it, it was Li Qin. She's sweet but not always filtered. Everyone in the inner circle knows about Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan. They're just incredibly private. A former production assistant who worked with all 3 actors on various sets added, "This dinner," she mentioned, "it wasn't the first. They've all been hanging out as couples for months." Meanwhile, neither Bai Jingting's nor Zhang Ruonan's studio has issued a statement. In fact, as of this article's publication, there's been total silence, which only adds to the speculation. Clues from the past that we ignored. Fans are now rewatching old interviews, scanning red carpet clips, and dissecting Weibo interactions for anything they might have missed. Some examples. In a brand campaign last month, Zhang Ruonan briefly wore a necklace with a B initial. At the time, fans assumed it referred to a brand. Now, they're not so sure. During a live stream in March, Bai Jingting was asked who he'd call first if stranded on an island. He smiled and said, "Someone who knows how to find me," without asking. Zhang Ruonan, asked in an interview about her ideal partner, replied, someone who prefers quiet dinners over parties, someone who listens more than he speaks. Fans believe all these moments make sense now with Li Chen's accidental confirmation as the missing puzzle piece. Why the slip matters. This wasn't a fan theory, a grainy paparazzi shot, or a blind item. It came directly from someone within their inner circle, someone respected, known for being genuine, and not driven by attention-seeking behavior. Li Chen had nothing to gain from that comment. That's what makes it feel authentic. She wasn't baited into the topic. She wasn't prompted. The words came naturally, which suggests one thing. Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan are together and, those closest to them know it. How the fandom is processing the moment. The Zhang Ruonan side, fans have expressed overwhelming support and joy. She deserves someone kind, grounded, and calm. Bai Jingting is exactly that. You can tell how much peace she's had this year. Maybe this is why. The Bai Jingting side, reactions are similarly positive. He's not flashy. He doesn't fake it. If he's dating her, it's because she's real. I've followed Bai Jingting for a decade. This might be the first time I've believed he's really in love. A few die-hard fans are upset, especially those who insisted the two were just co-stars. But even the most skeptical voices are being drowned out by the collective excitement. Will they respond? Now the spotlight turns to the couple themselves. Will Zhang Ruonan post something subtly telling, like a quiet dinner, photo, or another initial pendant? Will Bai Jingting address it indirectly, perhaps through a song lyric or one of his famously cryptic Weibo captions? Or will both choose to remain silent, letting Li Chen's words hang in the air without correction? Industry insiders believe they won't respond, because they don't have to anymore. The beauty of a quiet love. Unlike some celebrity pairings that thrive on being seen, Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan have never courted attention. If they are indeed together, they've managed to maintain a connection far from the cameras for over a year. And maybe that's exactly why this moment feels so powerful. It wasn't an announcement. It wasn't a planned leak. It was a friend sincerely, sweetly speaking about two people who are simply happy together. Final thoughts. A truth that slipped into the light. Li Chen probably didn't mean to say it, but she did. And now, the fans, the media, and the entertainment world are buzzing. Not just with excitement, but with a deep respect for the way Bai Jingting and Zhang Ruonan have handled their bond. No drama, no headlines, just quiet dinners, gentle gestures, and one friend who couldn't help but tell the truth. Sometimes love doesn't need to be shouted. Sometimes it just needs to be acknowledged, even if it's by accident. Stay tuned with Star Perry TV as we continue following this developing story. Whether or not a formal statement comes, one thing is clear: something real is happening, and the world is finally catching up.